Hi and welcome to Biodynamics New Zealand and Biodynamics for Everyone, a series of videos with me, Katrina Wolff from Blue Borage, looking at starting points for people just getting into biodynamics. And I'd like to start this video by saying biodynamics is a set of tools. And it's much more than the tools, but it is totally okay to just use the tools. And especially as a beginner, you have to use the tools in order to see what the tools do. And within the New Zealand context, the Biodynamic Association has to create a membership structure in order to sell preparations. So you have to be a member to get access to the tools, unless you know someone that can get the preparations for you. So as a compost consultant, I feel that biodynamics is great for home gardens, for schools, workplaces, community organizations, parks, playgrounds, city councils, as well as farmers and growers, both large and small. It really is. Biodynamics is useful for everyone. It is so good for the soil. So whoever you talk to about biodynamics is going to bring their own perspective. So a little bit about me. I was a member of the Biodynamic Association Council from 2020 to 2023. I did my 3-year service. I am also a mother, a grandmother, a musician, a linguist, student of Huapara Kore and Raranga Māori weaving. I am someone who uses a wide range of modalities in my work, from human design to astrology, nature communication, and much more. I'm hard of hearing, high sensitive, and probably on the autistic spectrum. So very much neurodivergent. So welcome to this series. And where I want to start today is for people asking the question, where do I start? It all looks so complicated. And so for home gardeners, for schools, workplaces, and community organizations, I often ask, are you making compost? And if you are, try the compost preparations. They're amazing. If you're not making compost, why not? But if you're not making compost, then two other starting points is either the cow pit preparation, or try hosting a horn manure stir, also called BD 500. So here the compositions come in these little plastic packets. There are 5 powders, 1 liquid, and it's actually really, really simple to use them. You can see I make these little balls. That was cow manure that I made those balls with, but you can use worm castings, you can use soil that can hold its shape, and you just tip the powder into them, roll up the ball, and the 5 balls go into 5 sections of your compost pile or your compost bin. The valerian gets stirred in water and then poured over the top. Some people pour a little bit into the pile as well. And then you let it rest and give it, I usually give it 2 months, sort of 8, 10, 12 weeks. So that's one starting point. The other starting point for entryway into biodynamics is either the CPP, the cow pit preparation, which gets stirred in warm water for 10 to 15 minutes and then you use it in the garden. Otherwise, the horn manure preparation, which is also called BD 500, or some people just call it 500, and that is stirred in warm water for 60 minutes, much longer than the CPP. You need that full hour ideally. And then the horn manure preparation, when it's all stirred up, you sprinkle that around your entire garden. And I do around the house, I do the back of the garage, I do the driveway. I really want every single part of the garden to be enlivened, activated. Now, I've also been asked to touch on the biodynamic calendar, and today I just want to point out 2 things. And you can see that I've blocked off the name of the month so that I want you to be able to open any month and look for this word descending. So the 3 remedies I've talked about today, the compost preparations, the corn manure preparation and the CPP all ideally used in that descending period. The other thing I want to point out is within the descending period, you can see all these symbols. So the explanation of them is up the top right-hand corner of the page. And these look like signs of the zodiac, but they're actually the symbols associated with each of the star constellations that the moon passes through. So as the moon moves through or past those constellations, then the moonlight, the moon's energy, the energy from those stars themselves is kind of raying down through the earth and have more influence on either flowers, leaves, the fruit or seed part of the plant, or the roots. And so purists will sometimes only make compost or use the compost preparations on an earth sign day, which is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So this particular month that we're looking at here, if you look at the top day of the descending period, which actually starts, see the 06 there? It starts at 6 in the morning. That's when that changes from ascending to descending. The little arrow there is indicating Sagittarius, the archer, which is a fire sign. And then the one after that is Capricorn, the sea goat. And so that would be a really good earth sign day. And then again, down towards the bottom here, where we've got that symbol of Taurus, which is the constellation of the bull, another earth sign. And that starts at 8 in the morning on that Saturday the 16th. And it's in that earth sign energy until 23. That represents 11 o'clock at night on Monday the 18th. So hope that helps. If you've got yourself a biodynamic calendar, maybe you can start to sort of jot some notes. This white space in the middle of the page has been designed for you to write on, whether that's writing what you're planning to do or writing what you did day by day, week by week. It is yours to get really creative. It's also printed on normal black and white paper so that you can color it in. You pick your own color coding methodology and just have fun with it. I think as well as, biodynamics for everyone, biodynamics is allowed to be. So for more information, please go to the Biodynamic Association website, www.biodynamic.org.nz. And that's where you can get a calendar. You can become a member. Once you're a member, you can order the preparations. And if you'd like to learn more about what I do as Blue Borage, then you find me blueborage.co.nz, and I'm pretty sure the link will be in the description below this video. That's all for today, and see you next time.